guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is on this shimmering dark blue smoky eye. I get so many requests from you guys asking to use blue eyeshadows in makeup looks. I guess it's not typically a color that is considered like wearable per se. So I wanted to create a whole makeup tutorial that was centered around the color blue. I also tried out a bunch of new Maybelline products and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with them. So if you guys want to learn how to get this look, then please keep on watching. I sound nasally? I feel nasally today. Actually, I know exactly who gave me this head cold. If you're watching, I know who you are. Okay, that is enough rambling. Let's move on to the makeup. So first up, I'm priming my eyes using this eyeshadow base. This is the MAC ProLongwear Paint Pot in Painterly. As you can see, I'm just spreading it all over the mobile lid, all the way up to the brow bone with a synthetic brush. And then after that, I'm going to go in and apply a shadow shield. As we're using dark blue eyeshadows today, these can leave sort of bruise marks underneath your eyes and you really don't want that. Now the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use for most of this look is this Stila in the light palette. And first I'm taking this shade here, Kitten, which is a gorgeous champagne shimmery colour. And I'm going to be applying that one all over the bone of my brow bone. Next up, going in with Bliss, which is pretty pinky sort of warm brown type colour, and I'm going to work this one backwards and forwards through the crease just on a fluffy blending brush. This is the MAC 217. This essentially is just going to add a little bit of colour here, a little bit of definition, and it's also going to act as a transition colour when we go in with our darker blues and blacks. And then just to make blending even easier, I'm taking this sort of shimmery rose gold colour. This one's called Sunset, and I'm working that one backwards and forwards through the crease as well. If you've ever tried to blend eyeshadows out, in the past, you'll probably know that blending out satins and shimmery colours is actually a lot easier than it is to blend out mattes. So yeah, by applying this sort of satin colour first, it makes blending a lot easier. Then as you can see, I'm working a black colour, I think this one's called Ebony. Black colour through the outer V and outer corner area. And I'm just adding a little bit of eyeshadow, blending it out, adding a little bit more, blending it out. And then as you can see here, I've also sort of worked that one through the crease in the socket there towards the inner corner of the eye. Now taking this amazing shadow. This is one of the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows. This one is in the colour Rex. I got no words for this. It is so amazing. Taking it on a tiny little stiff brush. This is actually the Sigma lip brush. As you can see, I'm working it onto the smaller parts of the lid there. And then after I'm done with that, I'm just going to take it on the end of my finger and buff it onto the lid. And then once again, taking that blending brush that we used earlier, buffing out the edges of this eyeshadow. These can be a little bit difficult to work with. They're sort of an unusual texture, but I promise once you get the hang of it, you'll be obsessed. And then to set that one down in place and also to add even more of a blue shimmery sort of effect, I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadow in the colour Star Cobalt. Cobalt? An amazing blue eyeshadow, patting it onto the lid with a flat brush and then blending the edges out as always. Now to get a really seamless finish, I'm going to take that fluffier blending brush that we used earlier with that shimmery sort of rose gold burnt colour, and I'm going to work that just on the edge of that eyeshadow there. And as you can see, by adding that as a last step, it really helps those colours blend up into the brow bone seamlessly. Now taking some gel eyeliner. This one is the Sigma Beauty Gel Eyeliner in Wicked, and I'm creating a wing up against the shadow shield, which acts as a really nice guard for placement. And then once you're done with that, you want to peel those shadow shields off. Oh, I should also mention you can easily just use a piece of sticky tape instead of a shadow shield, because I realise they are a little bit pricey for essentially a sticky piece of cloth. So yeah, you can use tape if you want. Now as you can see here, I'm just working that same black gel eyeliner through the waterline and the lower lash line. Then taking that Cobalt eyeshadow from the Stila in the light palette, buffing that out. And then once I'm done buffing out with that black eyeshadow, I'm then going to go over the top of it with Star Cobalt by Anastasia Beverly Hills again to get that really beautiful pop of blue through the lower lash line. Then just finishing up the eyeshadows by adding Kitten to the inner corner of the eye as a really nice pop of lightness and brightness and highlight. And I've blended that out into the other eyeshadows, and then essentially all you got to do is put on mascara. And if you're a little OTT like me, I always love me a set of false eyelashes. So these are the K Luxie lashes in the style Maria. And once you got those bad boys on, you are done. So we're moving on to foundation now. I've been fairly obsessed with this foundation lately. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I am in the shade 310, I believe. All of the details for all of the products that I use will be listed below. I really like the finish of this foundation, although I don't believe that it does that well at mattifying. I find that after about 4 hours I do get quite oily through my T-zones again. But, you know, for short-term wear, it is absolutely amazing. Now I'm going in with this Maybelline, what is this? Under Eye Concealer? Dark Circle Eraser? Once again, all details will be listed below. This is a tried and tested concealer of mine. I absolutely love this concealer and will continue to use it. Now this powder by Maybelline, this is the new Matte Maker Mattifying Powder. I have the colour 30 Natural Beige. Wowza, I'm obsessed with this stuff. It does an amazing job of mattifying your makeup, but at the same time it's not powdery, it's not chalky, it's not heavy on the face. Just does an amazing job of setting foundation. And then my next latest obsession, this is the new Maybelline Master Sculpt Contouring Duo. I've got number 2, which is the medium to dark, and it is just... oh, the powders in this are beautiful. They're very, very lightweight, fine. They blend out perfectly without much effort at all. And in my eyes, they're the perfect colour for contouring. They're not too sort of ashy grey toned, but at the same time, they're not too orange. Oh, Maybelline, you have impressed me, and I'm so glad that you don't test on animals anymore. Very, very happy girl. Now for blush, I've just gone with something that looks fairly natural and isn't too obnoxious because we've got so much activity going on the eyelids. This is the Gilda blush by NARS. It's a beautiful matte blush and it just looks natural on pretty well any skin tone. And then I'm going back in with that Maybelline Sculpting Duo and I'm using the highlight out of it. And as you can see, very, very nice high quality highlight. Once again, it's not chalky or chunky. This stuff blends out amazingly. I am so impressed with Maybelline, so yeah, try and stop rambling. Finally, to finish off the tutorial, I am using this Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This one is in the colour Celebrity Skin and it is the perfect pinky nude. I love it, and this one's going to look pretty well good on any skin tone, which is a super thumbs up from me. It's also a really nice lightweight liquid lipstick formula. I've been fairly impressed with these. The Anastasia Beverly Hills ones are still my all-time favourite, but Jeffree Star probably comes a close second. So that finishes the tutorial today, guys. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. I loved filming this for you. I love blues and just colour, really. It makes me excited. Hope you're all having an amazing day, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future uploads. See all of my social media pages in the description bar below, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao! You're on YouTube and you don't actually work in an office, and like all these hateful comments, like if it's working for them, who cares? If it's paying their bills, like who cares?